Next picture. The centerpiece of my museum. I'm so very proud of myself for doing performance art. I've been doing this since 2020. I'm proud of myself for having switched from doing performances that are a little, I would say, superficial to performances that actually are politically and socially charged. So of course, in the climate that, I am in right now, I can't really be doing much where I live, but when I was in France in that year, where I was, visiting again with my partner, with my boyfriend, I did two performances. And those two performances were the most politically charged ever. And I'm so proud of myself for doing that, because this is the truth. And performance art is about the truth. Performance art is about not being able to escape the lies when you're putting yourself so vulnerably out there. It's not about entertaining people. It's about showing yourself and other people the truth. And I did that. I did an 8-hour freaking walk in the city of Lyon holding this umbrella. And my partner was there all along, with me. There were disagreements, with some of the artists in Hong Kong, but it's all worth it. I'm glad that I can stick to what I believe in. I am proud of myself for performing when there's no audience. I've lost a lot of people choosing this path. I've cut a lot of people off also because I've chosen this path. Because for me, being an artist is not about the money, the fame. I don't expect to earn anything from making art. I expect to understand this world, the society, to understand myself, to understand people, to understand humanities, to help people also understand all of those things through art. And that is the only thing that matters in art. So the videos that I'm making right now, I wouldn't call them art or whatever. I would just say that they are videos that I make to entertain. But this video here, it is very important, and this video is more to inspire than to entertain. And one of the reasons why I decided to make YouTube videos is because I feel like a lot of my subjects in the artworks that I'm making, especially in performance, or even in poetry, are really heavy. So, but I'm a really goofy person. I like to joke around, and I like to be silly, and I have a lot of energy in me that likes to perform, because I did start with acting before I did performance art, so I do have a lot of that in me. Yeah, I'm just proud of myself for doing the kind of performances that are true to me, that are real. Okay, so next picture. This picture represents the first time that I experimented with video. I was in France alone during my exchange. I was in my little studio. I loved my studio. I decorated it with like drawings and like pictures and postcards and all that stuff. I was so sad when I had to leave France at the time to come back to, my parents' house. But this was the first time that I experimented with video. I drew lines on my face. I loved drawing just random stuff on my face to make myself look kind of like non-human. So I did that to imitate the person in the little drawing. It's by Picasso. I think the drawing is called Françoise. Portrait of Françoise. So I was pretending to be that. And it made a really cool video. I still love it. I did a little cover. I did a cover of the song that I really liked at the time called, in Cantonese, Oi Mui by Faye Wong. It's still up on YouTube. You can go check it out. I love that video. I first started making soundtracks by just GarageBand, and I edited videos on iMovie. But now I have Ableton. I'm not an expert in it. Like, I wish I had more time to experiment with Ableton, but I have put out a few tracks using Ableton. I've mixed some of the poems that I wrote in Ableton and made them into soundtracks. So yeah. And I also made videos sometimes of the soundtrack. So go check out those videos. I have a few up on YouTube, so go check them out. I'm proud of myself for experimenting in video. I'm proud of myself for experimenting in sound and music. I can't wait to see where I'll go from here. All right, next picture. Well, in this little heart-shaped frame, there is my boyfriend and moi. I was very happy in this picture because I felt like I was finally able to be myself in this relationship. You know, I have a lot of trauma because of my family, and it's very hard for me to be fully committed in a relationship, like, to be honest with you guys. And I was also relying a lot on romance and crushes and stuff like that to escape reality. So in this relationship with my boyfriend, I really do try to be a good partner to him, and he tries to be a good partner to me. I also have a lot of trouble trusting my partner, especially a partner that I find attractive. I find it really, really hard for me to understand reciprocated love. And so in this picture, it was at our 4th year anniversary. I know it took me 4 years to finally understand and could feel that I actually could be myself still in this relationship, and hence why I'm making videos as well. He's very supportive of me. He's supportive of me through my personal journey, through working through trauma, bumps in our relationship, through things that I want to work on creatively. Like, he's always been supportive. So I'm proud of myself for being able to be in a committed relationship, and I'm proud of myself for being able to find myself in a committed relationship. All right, next picture. This is me and my best friend. I'm not gonna show her face. I don't have her consent. I've known her since secondary school. We were sitting next to each other, and we just, started talking, and she was really easygoing. I was emo. I was anxious. I was the drama star, however, which I guess to a lot of people that can be contradictory, but to me, I just love to perform, and I think the performing helps me get out of my shell. I'm very proud of us for maintaining this relationship, for being able to do so. She's moved away. She's in the UK right now, but, we still have video calls regularly. I have visited her at least 3 times. I love her so much, and I'm just so glad and so happy to... I'm getting emotional, to be able to have her by my side. So everything that I talked about, I've been through with her. She knows everything that's happened in my life. We got closer when we were at university. We were at the same university, and we would, go on these long-ass walks, until the middle of the night. Her mom would, complain about how, whenever she was out with me, it would be a late night. But, yeah, we would just, chat away and, talk about everything, and we would have such a great time. And I love my best friend. I just love my best friend. All right, so let's move on to the next picture, because I'm running out of battery anyway. So the next picture is me in a music video. This singer is Eason Chan. If you guys don't know, he's a really famous singer in Hong Kong, and he's a canto pop singer. I'm not really a big fan of him, to be honest, but being in this music video and being selected to dance and act in this music video is an honor. And that was the biggest production that I've ever acted and danced in. It was such a great experience. Honestly, I'm so proud of myself for having done that. And in the next picture, this is also from one of my acting gigs. This is one of my favorite looks that any makeup artist has done on me. So I was, I think, 19 at the time before I went to France. I love this look on me, and this hair, this bob is like my signature hair for like my 20s, I would say. The bangs and the short hair, yeah, I just love that. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for having acted in stage productions and in film productions and in music videos. I've even done voiceovers for like advertisements and stuff. So I'm proud of myself for that. I don't do much of that anymore. I am kind of tired of being filmed by other people and having the parts that I like edited out. Hence why I'm doing YouTube. I am filming myself. This is, I wouldn't say that this is art. This is mostly for entertainment and also for my own entertainment. So it's supposed to be for funny, silly, goofy things, gaming, maybe eating some foods and doing crafts and just traveling maybe, I don't know. If you guys want to see me do anything, comment down below. I'm also working on becoming a musician, becoming a vocalist for metal rock music. I'd really love to be able to do that. I'm 28 years old and I am still going. And I really, really hope that by the time I'm 38, 48, 58, I'm still gonna have the same mindset. Every day is a blessing, and I want to make every day count. I want to make sure that if I were to die today or tomorrow, I'd have no regrets, because I tried every second of my life to make my life worth living. You can be very anxious, but at the same time, live the fullest life. And maybe that's me. And maybe there's a better way to live life. I don't know. But for now, I'm happy and I'm proud of the way I am. And I cannot wait for my 30s. Normalize telling everybody your age, especially when you're a woman. Don't be ashamed of it. Let's be proud of our age. Age is power. You've taken care of yourself and you're still here. Yay! That was quite an emotional video, but I hope you learned something about me. I enjoyed having this little reflection. I encourage you guys to have reflections from time to time about your life and ask yourself questions such as, am I doing the things that I want to do in my life? If I were to die today or tomorrow, would I be okay with it? Would you have any regrets? And if you would, what can you do about it right now? Thank you guys for listening to me babble. I believe, though, this is quite a meaningful video. At least for me. I'll see you in the next video. Stay bomb, stay fire. Bye.